Do you keep starting and stopping when it comes to writing your memoir? Are you struggling to stay focused with everything on your plate? In today's episode, I'm sharing some quick, simple, practical tips that can shift your mindset and help you stay consistent, even with a 9 to 5 job. That's right. Let's get it. Ready to write your first book and make an impact? Do you wish you could organize your book ideas without feeling overwhelmed and actually find the time to write and finish your book? Hey, I'm Donna Cherie, a book writing coach and author. Welcome to Book Writing Made Simple. Inside this podcast, I'll teach you how to get a clear vision for your book idea, get organized, keep it simple, and develop a writing plan so you can finally get your book out into the world. Grab a notebook and pen with your favorite cup of tea. Hey sis, I invite you to sign up for Create a Solid Book Plan, a 1-hour coaching call with me. In this 1-hour coaching session, I'll help you create a solid book plan to bring your first book to life without the chaos. You'll learn how to clarify your ideas to develop a clear roadmap to begin the book writing process. Head on over to donnacherie.com/coaching. Ever sit down to write and then suddenly you're doing everything else but writing? The issue isn't always time, it's focus. And focus starts with a plan. I used to try to squeeze in writing here or there, or just when it sparked or I thought about it, just try to pull out a notebook and start writing. And guess what? It didn't work. Once I created a simple weekly plan and block time in my calendar, I actually began finishing chapters, seeing my progress, and it was so amazing, so rewarding, so fulfilling to see. So here's 4 quick tips to develop a writing schedule even when your life is busy and you're working full time. The first thing that you should do is map out your writing goals weekly, not daily. So focus on what you want to accomplish for the week. What is that? Do you want to get your outline done? Be sure to identify that. The second tip is to time block 1 to 2 writing sessions a week in your calendar. You can do that. Just find 15 minutes, find 30 minutes. Do you have a lunch break where you can just step aside, not eat at your desk, not scroll, or be bombarded or distracted by other things, but can you use your lunch break? Or do you have some other time available before dinner or maybe after dinner? Identify that time and be sure to put it on your calendar. Schedule it on your calendar. The third tip is to use theme days. So create themes for your writing process. An example of this is you can designate Tuesdays specifically for writing. And then if you wanted to, you could have Thursdays for researching. So as you have these time blocking sessions, you can use them as theme days to focus on certain aspects of your book. The fourth tip is to break it down. You can set a weekly word goal of whatever number that you like. Say, for instance, 1,000 words per week, which might sound like a lot, but honestly, you can write, that's about 5 pages of a Microsoft Word sheet, 8.5 by 11. 1,000 words. That's 5 pages. And that's more than you may have written at all if you haven't even been faithful in your writing. So break it down and set your own personal weekly word goal of what you'd like to accomplish, because this is going to help you gain momentum and also show your progress and help you to keep going, to keep writing. It's really important to just complete one paragraph at a time. This is not a race. It's not a sprint, the book writing process, but we just want to make sure that you get it done, that you get to the finish line, and that it's done with simplicity and ease and clarity, and that it makes sense to you. So even though you might be working full time, complete one paragraph at a time and go forward. Go forward and give yourself grace and flexibility with your schedule, but make sure you stick to what you plan. So don't try to cheat yourself and hold yourself accountable. And if you do have like a busy work schedule, or if your schedule changes or you have to travel for work, look at your calendar every single week and identify what your time blocking session will look like, how much time that's for. And I'm telling you, it will be a game changer if you put it on your calendar. You can even set a reminder to open your calendar, to take your calendar with you, whether you're a digital person or a paper person, whatever works best for you as it relates to your calendar. But please utilize your calendar to write your book, and especially if you're busy. And if this is something that is truly on your heart, and I know that you want to do it. And again, give yourself grace and flexibility, but stick to what you've planned. To recap, 4 quick tips to develop a writing schedule, even if you're working full time, is to number 1, map out your writing goals weekly, not daily. What does it look like for you? Time block 1 to 2 writing sessions a week in your calendar. Use theme days. Number 4 is to break it down and set a weekly word goal of what you can accomplish in that week so that you can keep moving forward. And of course, be sure to give yourself grace and flexibility, but stick to the plan. I hope these quick tips help you today, as you may be full time and you feel like you don't have enough time to write. You do. You do have some time allocated in your day. You just have to identify it. You just have to prioritize it. And then you have to stick with it and do it. Take action. Take action for that time that you do have so that you can focus on your writing rather than on something else that may not be as important. If you need help with your writing schedule, you can head on over to donnacherie.com/coaching. I'd love to help you develop a clear roadmap to begin the book writing process, including of what your schedule will look like, even if you're busy. Again, that's donnacherie.com/coaching. Until next time, ciao. Thanks for tuning in. I hope today's episode inspired you to take that next step to write your book. Remember, small steps lead to big results. If this podcast has blessed you in some way, be sure to leave a written review on Apple Podcasts. Your support means the world to me, and it helps others to find the show. Also, be sure to pass on the inspiration by sharing this episode with a friend who could benefit from this message. God bless you, sis, and never, ever give up.